crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. Today, a Golden State clash as two teams from the state of California try to claim some bragging rights. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a team from the Big 12, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Trojans about to kick it away and get this season started. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The inside handoff. Still on his feet at the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Up to 45 yards rushing for him now. What a drive to kick off the new season.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive. This guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack. And their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They get him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain. It's first down, Fresno State. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Makes one man miss. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Trying to power it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the Sneak scores it. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Trojans offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the the show again.
That's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low, and so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Punt is on its way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Out of the shotgun on third down. He's got him. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Right back to it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Fresno State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
Yeah, they typically are, and it's typically Hollywood scripts, right? Just beautiful playmakers, big bodies, fast bodies, to highlight the famous celebrity quarterbacks. That's just what USC does.
Gets it past the marker. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. Back to throw. It's Mayava. With the catch, it's Lyons. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got a man in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take the...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Punt is in the air. All the way back to the 15. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Mayaba. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets past the marker.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field, and getting the big touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. and they tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Alabama. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff to the single back. Past the first down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Looking to throw on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
A nice job by the QB. It's third down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. It's a draw. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. They go to the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Fresno State hoping to convert on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. Shoots his way for more. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Fresno State right back to the line. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Using the quick game. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Fires to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside, towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
They They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Fowler. There he goes to the right. He's at, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USC!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Got a little space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Fresno State right back to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Spits it out to the back. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a space. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I don't think defensively you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella to the corner. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. This dude is just a master along the sideline, getting that foot in bounds for the nice gain. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. He wants to change this route. Bounces it outside. It's Jordan. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ole Miss looks like an old punching bag out there today. And any way you slice it, this fan base and this coaching staff just didn't expect that. They're trailing by 31 to Alabama. We'll circle back if any...
There he goes! He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Fresno State right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. Incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. From the gun. Give on the inside.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Mayava. He fires one deep over the middle. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Fowler. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Trojans are on the move. Makes the grab. It's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jordan. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Trying to get rid of it. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Give to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Southern Cal! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Fresno State.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Finds the tight end.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's McClain. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Breaks into the open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Snags it over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabbed behind the line, it's Fowler. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. It is good! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a spot in the middle. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's second and long. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Rivers. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Catch in the middle, it's McClain. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Gets the back moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Jordan.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Looking for space, it's Jackson. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay.
Oh, he's got some space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He's up to 107 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short.
Brings up second down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. Quick spin on the run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It'll be a draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Caught near the sticks, it's McClain. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's McClain. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Eighth play of the drive coming up. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got his man. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.